Let's go, baby. Oh, yo, it's me again. It's your friend Carter the Power, your LSU aficionado with Chat Sports. Give me a Go Tigers in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from because we've got some great news, baby. The number one player in the country is seriously considering LSU. And how about this? Caleb Williams. What? LSU's in his top 3. That's all coming up. But first, hey, look. Manscaped. Save 20% off. This device, this little device, people, will make that sensitive area trim and ready to go. Okay, we'll tell you more about that in just a moment and how you can get a special deal with Chat Sports. And how could I forget? LSU might be getting their first running back in this class. That's all coming up. But first, let's talk about the big news. You've heard it. I've got to share my joy with you. Garrett Nussmeier. Yes, this is the new era of LSU football. The best quarterbacks in the country want to come to Baton Rouge and play in Steve Ensminger's offense. And boom, Nussmeier. I first want to start with this quote, all right? And this got me in my feels, all right? Sharing that FaceTime with Coach Orgeron is a moment I'll never forget. And he continued, hearing that reaction was really special. Coach O's the best recruiter in the country. Is there really any debate about that right now? But anyway, Garrett Nussmeier, a top 150 player, a top 10 quarterback in this class from Flower Mound, Texas, and he said he's going to start recruiting more kids to LSU. This is great news because a wave of Tigers from Texas is going to continue to come. JoJo Earl, Landon Jackson. This is so great. So, I want to throw it out to you. Will Garrett Nussmeier be the next starting quarterback at LSU after Myles Brennan? Type Y for yes, type N for no in the comments section. Let me know. Now, before you go crazy, don't forget about TJ Finley. Don't forget about Max Johnson. What about a transfer, possibly a JT Daniels? You never really know in the modern day era of college football. Or are you forgetting about a certain 5-star quarterback who might be coming to LSU in this class as well? We'll get to that in a moment. But I'm going to say why for yes. I do think Garrett Nussmeier is more talented than the quarterbacks that LSU has now. But it's going to be a close battle, so you never really know. So, let's chat about Caleb Williams. He does have LSU in his top 3. He is the number 1 quarterback in the country from Washington, D.C., and it is kind of crazy to see LSU there because his primary recruiters were Joe Brady and Jorge Munoz. Brady now with the Panthers and Munoz now with the Baylor Bears. But Caleb Williams still loves Orgeron. He still loves LSU. And he has said he doesn't mind a 2-quarterback class. That is nuts. That shows you the power of the LSU offense and the new LSU recruiting system. So, it is going to be fascinating. I don't know. Right now, I still think Oklahoma is the heavy favorite. But if he were to come to LSU, we're talking about a true dual-threat quarterback who ran a sub 4.6 40. Now, I want to tell you about the Lawnmower 3.0. Now, fellas, just give this a try. This trimming will make you feel so much better, and your other half will desperately appreciate you for it, okay? Check it out. Manscaped.com, promo code CHAT. You're getting 20% off this powerful device. I just love the way it buzzes. It's just great. Check it out for yourself. I love this product. I really do. I feel fine. I feel fantastic, actually, down there. I don't know how to describe that area just yet. But just make sure you check it out with Manscaped and Chat Sports. Now, the number 1 player in the country. We talked about it just a little bit in our last video. Korey Foreman, a defensive end out of Corona, California. And Maason Smith, a 5-star defensive tackle out of Houma, Louisiana. Now, the reason why LSU is picking up some steam on Foreman is because he has said in the past he wants to play alongside Maason Smith. So, Korey Foreman, he decommitted from Clemson, and now everyone's coming after him. LSU has to feel pretty good because Maason Smith is a heavy LSU lean from Houma, Louisiana. So we're talking about not one, but two potential five-star defensive linemen coming to LSU. I don't know. I just know if you go read these tweets, Maason Smith tweeted out, hey, who wants to come join forces with Korey Foreman and I? Caleb Williams responds with this guy emoji, raising his hand. So, it's tweets from recruits. Don't go too crazy over them, but there is some interest for all three of them to play together. And the most likely destination for all three of them to play together is LSU. So, I want to throw another audience question out for you. So, first off, give me your Go Tigers. Let me know where you're watching from. But let's chat some NFL draft. LSU had not one, not two, but three offensive players go in the first round. The first time ever a quarterback, wide receiver, and running back went in the first round. So, who will have the best rookie season? Type JB for Joe Burrow, type JJ for Justin Jefferson, or type CEH for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, Joe Burrow is actually the favorite in Vegas to win NFL Rookie of the Year, but that's a tough division, the AFC North. I have to go with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He fits so perfect in that Andy Reid offense, and they're already comparing him to Brian Westbrook, the best running back ever in an Andy Reid offense from the Philadelphia Eagles. So, I'm going to go with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I know a lot of you are probably going to say Joe Burrow. Let's discuss in the comments section below. Now, let's chat about the Brockermeyer twins, Tommy and James, the number one offensive tackle and the number one center in the class. They both have set their visit for LSU September 12th, when LSU and Texas play each other in Baton Rouge. They actually went to the LSU-Texas game last year in Austin. They're both very serious about LSU. Their brother currently plays for Texas. There's been rumors about them going to Alabama. I don't know. But it is good to know that they will get a chance to visit the campus. And remember, there are 0 offensive line commits right now for LSU in this class. And they only had 1 4-star offensive lineman in last year's class. So obviously this is a big point of emphasis for LSU in this next 2021 recruiting class. Also, LSU has some interest from Amarius Mims and Tristan Lee, both 5-star offensive tackles. Now, Fanatics, I cannot thank them for enough for all the support they've given my videos. They are still there for you and really good national championship gear. All you have to do is go to chatsports.com/LSU shirt, and you're getting some crazy deals on national championship gear. Some shirts as low as $20 right now. So check it out with Chat Sports. Now, let's run through just a few players before we get out of here. And next week, I've been excited. You've heard me talk about it on Twitter. You've heard me talk about it on this video about this kid, Corey Kiner, a 4-star running back out of Cincinnati. Could he be committing to LSU? It would be great for LSU to get a running back early in the process. Last year, they had to wait until they got Coventry Bradford. And obviously, LJ Johnson's out there, Kamar Wheaton in the class of 2021. But Kiner has some serious ability. So, we will see where he decides to go. He actually pushed his commitment date forward to May 11th. So, it's very interesting to see where he's going to go. Also, 4-star safety Kane Williams is very interesting. He is the number 1 safety in the state of Louisiana, but there's a lot of momentum going towards Alabama and Texas A&M. He is going to set his commitment date for May 15th, so it's coming up, and I love Kane Williams, okay? This is so cool. He followed me on Instagram, @CarterThePower. You need to follow me too. Why aren't you following me already, okay? Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. Anyway, Kane Williams would be a good fit, but LSU already has a safety in Dakota Mitchell committed, and they already had 2 safeties committed in the class of 2022. So it is kind of crowded, so I can see why Kane Williams would want to go elsewhere. Also, Kari G, Cameron Kitchens are some other safeties that have listed LSU as finalists. G's finalists are LSU and Clemson alone. So I think of those 3 safeties, Kari G is the most likely to commit to LSU. Also, keep an eye on 4-star Alabama edge Jeremiah Williams, who had LSU in his top 8. And this is a low-key 3-star prospect to keep an eye on, Caleb Johnson. Just remember the name. And to round things off, I want to go through the recruiting class. As it stands right now, LSU has the number 12 class in the country, the number 3 in the SEC. Rajon Davis, still the only 5-star. Then JoJo Earl, Deion Smith, Garrett Nussmeier, Landon Jackson. 3 of those kids from Texas, 1 from Mississippi. Then a Xavier Carter from Atlanta, Dakota Mitchell, Anthony Hundley, and the only Louisiana commit right now for LSU is the punter, Peyton Todd. So I love Peyton Todd, but let's see if Maason Smith commits. Let's see if Savion Jones, a big defensive end out of Louisiana, commits soon. So that will be very interesting. Let me know what you think of the video, baby. Come on, go Tigers in the comments. Is Garrett Nussmeier the next starter at LSU? What about the Rookie of the Year race? Will it be Joe Burrow? Will it be Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Let's discuss in the comments. I've really enjoyed seeing where all you guys are watching videos from. I see Cancun, Mexico, class of 86. That was so cool. But I want to know your name, where you watch it from. I want to connect with you at Carter the Power and in the comments section below. Once again, thanks to Fanatics. Thanks again to Manscaped. And we'll talk to you soon with Chat Sports.